Hello, I'm Rebecca Mate, and today I will be demonstrating on how to break a bad habit. Do any of y'all have a bad habit that you would love to break? There's a million out there. There's, oh my gosh, biting your fingernails, cracking your knuckles, spending money you don't have, checking your emails way too often, smoking too many cigarettes. There's so many others that annoy you so bad that it's so easy to pick them up and you can't drop them. We have all had a bad habit of some sort, and it can become involuntary, and it can be extremely frustrating when it's a habit you don't want. For me, I've picked up many, and they're all very annoying. When I'm anxious or bored, mainly that's in class, and I'm always doing this. And this is the most annoying thing for everyone around me, except for myself, because I find it fun, and I don't even realize I'm doing it. For me, my solution, every time, if I want to change this, I'm going to give someone else $1. Every time I click the pen, I have to pay somebody. So this is a very good solution, and it'll also empty my wallet. Okay, today I will speak to you about the hard process of breaking bad habits. Although there is no magic formula to break the habit, there are always ways to overcome them and replace those actions with better habits. The simple process begins with identifying the trigger. What makes you do it? Is it chasing the high of a drug? Is it an emotional release? Were you going through something in your past that makes you resort to this decision, to do this habit? The second is to look for your underlying intention. Do you perceive a lot of pain in letting go of your attachment? Is it an emotional dependency? Do you depend on a certain drug? Or when I'm bored, do I just always want to pick up a pen? Do I depend on that to make my boredom go away or my anxiety? Probably. The third is to see the benefit of getting rid of the habit. What image do you see if you no longer have the habit? Are my hands going to go nuts? Do I need something if I'm bored? You can see it as you can get more money, without buying those drugs or buying those cigarettes. You also can have better relationships and better health on top of that. The fourth is affirming a new self-image. You have to make a conscious effort to see your new image each time you feel like repeating your habit. It's the reaction to the trigger. Before the process of quitting your bad habit, you need to address the reason why you need to stop. Why do you need to bite your fingernails? Or why do you need to stop? First, it's kind of gross to watch. Second, you don't want your nails to be all the way down into your knuckles and always. And first and second or third, it's also really bad for your teeth. And you don't want, as a girl, you don't want your fingernail polish to end up on your teeth when you're smiling. It's kind of gross. Why is your habit so bad anyways? Why are smoking cigarettes? Why is that so bad for you? Obvious health reasons. Why is chewing so bad for you? Health reasons. You're going to end up without a lip or a jaw. Until you come up with a reason and acknowledge the impact of your habit, you'll never get over it. And if you don't see why smoking or chewing is such a big problem in your life, you're not going to quit. Another example would be you're emailing too often or you're checking your email too often. The reason to stop would be that it's taking too much time away from your family, and your family is going to notice this. The second part of this, before you start the process of quitting, is identifying the substitutes. Once you know why you need to stop, you can work on ways to replace the habit with better things. Try to identify activities that are productive or help you practice self-control. Back to the email example, if you set aside 3 10-minute blocks each night to check your emails, you'll have more control of yourself and you'll have more family time. So take control of your emails and instead of the other way around, where your whole night is based on those emails. The third part is to make the decision. You can talk about making changes all you want. Oh, I want to quit this so bad. I need to, I want to. But if you really don't want to, you're never going to start. Nothing happens until you start. And the choice to start doing something differently needs to be a conscious decision that you believe in. Otherwise, it's never going to stick. You know, if you want to quit smoking, it's like, okay, I'm not going to smoke. That was my last pack. End of story. Then the next stressful situation, you're saying, oh my God, I need a cigarette so bad, you know? So you have to stick to it. Okay. I mean, choosing the substitute over your bad habit will put you on your way to better habits, but this is only the beginning. There are 3 building blocks to breaking a bad habit. The first and most important is to get focused. If you want to build good habits, you need to have a strong will and narrow focus. Trying to start too many new habits will only result in a bunch of inconsistent tasks. Start with one new habit at a time, or else you're going to get jumbled up. Oh, okay, well I stopped this habit. Let me go to the next one. No, it takes a process. The second is to stay organized. Your efforts will be much more fruitful if you write down your goals and objectives before starting. Keeping it simple and making targets that are achievable is the best way to go. Try making milestones that you can track over a period of time. One example that I could think of is, okay, this week I'm going to drink 4 glasses of water every night or throughout the day, and then next week I'll move up to 5. So it's a growing process on trying to make your habit disappear. And keeping track of your progress is a part of that. The last is to be consistent. Habits are not broken overnight, nor are they started in a day. Through consistent action, you can add a great habit to your life that can literally make your life better, healthier. Overall, everything will be successful. One of the ways you can stay committed is through accountability. Announce your new goal to a friend and have that rule that if you break the rule, there's going to be a consequence. The one thing that I could think of some solutions for, I showed you about the money, but obviously that's difficult to do when you're, I don't have any more cash, I'm really struggling with this. The next, if you're biting your fingernails and every time you go to your mouth, you're like, oh, let's think of something else. Put some chapstick on. I mean, this is an easy out to biting those fingernails. Or get a pair of fake nails if you're a woman. If you're a male, chapstick would be my biggest, my biggest suggestion. Overall, it is difficult to break bad habits, but addressing the reason why you need to stop, identifying healthy substitutes, and making the decision are starting processes to breaking bad habits. The 3 building blocks help to break the desired habit to eliminate. By getting focused, staying organized, and being consistent, you can be honest with the effects your habit brings on and find the determination to stop. Habits, good or bad, make you who you are. The key is to control them. If you know how to change your habits, then even a small effect can bring a big change. Thank you very much.